This particular project is very special to us because we're having the opportunity to highlight, focus on, and bring to light such a great luminary figure and a phenomenal creative himself, the James Baldwin. I remember my first time reading a James Baldwin novel and doing my first book report on that novel in 8th grade. Karen and I spent a lot of time in the creative process doing our own research. We even set up our own workshop with professional actors to do a reading so we could get an idea of the prosody, how we set the words to music, and get a feeling for more character depth and understanding of each character that we have included in the work, in the opera.
Our opera is entitled The Tongue and the Lash. And the conceit of the opera is that it takes place after the cameras are turned off, after the debate is over, after the audience has filed out. What we're doing is reimagining that moment in 1965 and wondering out loud, what would that conversation have been between these two men after Baldwin was named the winner of the debate and Buckley, someone who was completely unaccustomed to losing at anything, was deemed the loser. So what we're doing with this opera is we're attempting to examine the parallels between then and now. The challenge is to create a piece of dramatic writing, depicting fully dimensional characters and creating the architecture, dramaturgically speaking, that illuminates who these men were, what the issues were at stake, their personal conflict, their wants, their needs, while taking the audience on a journey that is compelling and provocative. So we're challenged not only by the time frame of getting all of this in, but also the opera is 20 minutes. So there's a lot of content, a lot of storytelling that has to take place in a very short amount of time. As a playwright, I think of it as being akin to perhaps a one-act play, but maybe even shorter than that.
The challenge with creating a work with a time span, a duration of only 20 minutes, is that there are so many nuggets, so many transitions, so many things that we both want to say about James Baldwin and sing through James Baldwin, through the character of William Buckley, but we have to do such and do so in a very succinct fashion in only 20 minutes. That was very challenging. Hopefully in the future, this work can be expanded to a complete full opera.